Hey there. If you've had a long day or just needed a little reminder that there's still good in the world, this video is for you. I've gathered a few kind, simple stories from real people on Reddit. Moments of compassion, of connection, of strangers being better to each other than they needed to be. So settle in, take a breath, and let these remind you that you're not alone, and that there's still so much light out there. Let's begin. This first post is called "This Lady Saw My Child Lose 3 Times Playing a Claw Machine Game." The story goes, "We went out to dinner tonight, and my child got excited when they saw a claw machine game with big prizes inside. Parents, we all know how these games, especially the big prize claw machines, are rigged against you. I despise these because they often get the kids hyped up for disappointment. Anyway, after the third time and $3 worth of losses, my child was bummed out, and as they were sadly about to walk away because Mama was not investing more money, a lady who had been watching them, she was playing the slot machine next to us, handed them a $5 bill and said, 'Try your luck again, honey.' We thanked her, and she said to me, 'Mama, I got you. I know how it is.' Thankful for this kind, generous soul who understood how I and my child felt in that moment." On to the next one. This one is titled "Bought Someone Coffee at a Cafe Today After Seeing Them Work Nonstop." The story goes, 2 posts in one day. This one I did though, rather than Karma's very quick trip back to me later today. I was working from a cafe for a lot of today, and someone was working furiously on the opposite side of the cafe. They got 1 drink at the beginning of the day, and for the rest of the day didn't take a single break. But I could see the level of concentration and inevitable fatigue. At the end of the day, as I finished up, I ordered them a coffee. I overheard their order at the start of the day, and my own I finished coffee to down before I ran off to prep for a work event. Turns out, not only is it the first time a stranger's bought them a drink, they came over to say they were working on a product for their disabled niece to make her life easier, and I had a really lovely conversation about how it works and how much they just adore their niece. 10 out of 10 would buy strangers coffee again. On to another. This one's titled "Anonymously Gifted Singing Classes to a Girl Who Can't Afford Them But Really Loves Musical Theater." The story goes, "There's this girl I met through community theater a few years ago. She's in her late teens, so significantly younger than me. The poster is a 25-year-old female. I've been doing musical theater for years, and she's more of a newcomer, so I've always tried to give her advice and feedback if she asks for it. Be supportive, even taught her how to braid her hair for the latest show we did. She's a really sweet kid who works really hard and loves musicals, but she's from a low-income family that can't afford paying for extra classes. She told me the other day that she'd taken a trial singing class with a teacher who's a friend of mine, and she loved it, but sadly wouldn't be able to continue till she saved up enough money from her part-time job, which would take a while because her family needs her to help out with bills at home. This made me sad because she's a good kid and musical theater means a lot to her, so I figured I might as well help since I have the means. Her birthday is coming up next month, so I talked to my friend, the singing teacher, and worked out a 12-class deal. After I explained the situation, my friend also agreed to give the kid a discounted rate for future classes so she can hopefully afford to keep taking them. I made her a gift card voucher, gifting her the 12 classes, anonymously of course, and put it in an envelope, then asked the stage manager to give it to her privately after rehearsals without saying who it's from. No idea what her reaction was, as I haven't seen her since then, but I hope it made her happy." Let's do one more together. This last one is titled, A Simple Smile is More Special Than You Think. Pass it on. The story goes, I just passed a man while walking in the park and turned back to give him a somewhat cursory, I thought, smile and hello. After a moment, he said to me that I was the only person who looked at him with a smile, that everyone else looked at him with a mean or blank expression. I thought it was pretty remarkable how my simple smile made such an impression. It caught me off guard. I laughed a little and told him to pass it on. Thanks for spending a few minutes here with me. I hope one of these stories stayed with you, even just a little. And maybe the next time someone needs a hand, a smile, or a little patience, you'll be the reason they remember the world is still good. Till next time, I hope you get some good sleep tonight. You're doing great, just by being you.